everyone, it's Misa from RainingCation, and today I'm going to show you how to make an iconic summer treat from Kingdom Hearts: sea salt ice cream popsicles. Even if you haven't played the game before, I suggest you try this recipe out because these popsicles have that perfect sweet salty taste to them, and they are absolutely delicious. So let's get started. First, take 2 eggs and separate the egg whites and the egg yolks into 2 medium to large bowls. Add 1/3 cup of sugar to the egg yolks and use a hand mixer on a low speed to combine until it reaches a thick-like consistency. You can use a spatula to scrape the sides to ensure that all of the sugar and yolk are evenly combined. It should look something like this when you are finished. Next, measure out 2 cups of whole milk or 2% milk. I prefer using whole milk for a more creamy ice cream consistency, but if you don't like that as much, I recommend using 2% as a substitute. Pour the milk into a medium-sized pot and slowly bring the milk to a boil over medium heat. Make sure you stir occasionally so the milk doesn't congeal and stick to the sides. When the milk has reached a gentle boil, pour the hot milk into the bowl with the egg yolks and the sugar mixture. Take your hand mixer and combine the ingredients until smooth. Now pour the milk, yolk, and sugar mixture back into the pot. Heat the mixture on a medium temperature until it becomes a thicker, custard-like consistency. Stir while doing so and make sure you keep a close watch on your mixture because this step will honestly make or break your popsicles. So do not let the mixture boil because we don't want our eggs inside to scramble. Now take your egg whites that you separated and beat the egg whites until stiff. What does that mean? Well, the fastest way to do this is to take your hand mixer on a low-medium speed and beat the egg whites for several minutes. There are 3 phases to making your egg whites stiff. First, the egg whites are supposed to foam up. Secondly, they will form opaque, white, soft peaks. At this point, the egg whites should have doubled in volume. Thirdly, the eggs will eventually reach a stiff meringue consistency. You will know when you're done when the egg whites barely move in the bowl, even when you turn it over. Now, pour the hot custard into the bowl with the beaten egg whites and combine that very well. Now take some sea salt and slowly add some salt until your mixture reaches your preferred salty sweet deliciousness. I do not have an exact measurement for this, but just make sure you add the salt a little pinch at a time so that you don't go overboard. This is optional, but I also like to use the Maldon sea salt flakes for some added texture. Now take the mixture and put it in the fridge for about 15 minutes to cool down. Once cooled, measure out 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Pour in the heavy whipping cream and vanilla extract like so, and mix well. Now here comes the fun part that really makes these popsicles resemble the ones in Kingdom Hearts. Add your blue and green food coloring. The number of blue drops is really up to your preference, but I ended up using about 9 to 10 drops of blue and mix that in before adding about 1 to 2 drops of green. Don't go ham on the green food dye though, because the green is really strong and it will make your popsicles deviate from that light ocean blue color we are going for. And trust me guys, we do not want swamp colored popsicles. Now you are going to need these rounded bottom rectangular popsicle molds. I found this recipe makes about 6 to 7 popsicles depending on the size of your molds. You are also going to need jumbo popsicle sticks. Since I couldn't find FDA-safe popsicle sticks that didn't come in a pack of 500, I'm using these medicinal, sterile, and therefore food-safe tongue depressors. I transferred my ice cream mixture into a Pyrex measuring cup for easy pouring and minimum spillage. Fill the molds about 85% of the way. Don't fill the molds all the way because when you add the popsicle sticks later, it will make the liquid rise a teeny bit. Now take your filled popsicle molds and freeze for about 1 hour to an hour and a half. We just want the mixture to freeze a little bit so that our popsicle sticks will stand up straight instead of tilting to one side. Now take your popsicle sticks and insert them into your ice cream. Pop them back into the freezer for another 6 to 8 hours or until frozen solid. Run the popsicle tray under some warm water for about 20 seconds so that the edges will melt a little bit. Slowly pull the popsicle out. And that's it, you're done. Now make sure you share your popsicle with some friends, and if you can, find a stable rooftop to sit on and definitely eat at dusk. If you end up trying this recipe out, use the hashtag #CatIonEats on social media so that I can check it out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.